Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to simplify the following trigonometric expression without the use of a calculator. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. When you're told not to use a calculator, a couple of things comes to mind. One, you have your cast diagram. You also have your special angle triangle. And also, we can also apply, if necessary, your trigonometric identities, and also that includes your double angle identity and your compound angle identity. So in this question, we have simplify the following without a calculator: cos of 290 degrees multiplying tan of 315 degrees multiplying sine of negative angle 60 degrees, all divided by, for our denominator, we have sine squared 210 degrees cos 180 degrees multiplying sine 160 degrees. I'll start with cos 290. If I go to the cast diagram, 290 degrees fall between 270 and 360. So I have that in the fourth quadrant. And the reduction code will be 360 minus theta. So this will be equal to cos of 360 degrees. We need an angle so that if I subtract from 360, it will give me 290, and that will be 70 degrees. Then I go to my tan 315 degree. That also falls in the fourth quadrant. So I'm going to use the same code. That changes to the tan of 360 degrees minus 45, which will still give me 315. And then for my negative angle, note that when reading angles on the Cartesian plane and you go anti-clockwise, that's positive angles. But when you read clockwise, you have negative angles. So my negative theta to an acute angle falls in the fourth quadrant. So therefore, in the fourth quadrant, you can see that only cosine is positive. So that means that negative angle for 60 will be negative sine of positive angle 60 degrees. I'm done with my numerator. For my denominator, I have sine squared 210. I'll start by reducing 210. 210 degree falls in the third quadrant. So the reduction will be, I still have my sine squared. Then I'm reducing 180 degrees plus 30 times cos 180, that's negative 1. So I'm going to change that. Then for my sine 160, sine 160 falls in the second quadrant. Sine is positive there. So if I reduce that, that will be sine of 180 degrees minus 20 degrees. Now that I'm done with the first part of my reduction, I'm going to simplify further. Cos 360 minus 70, fourth quadrant, cosine is positive, so that will be cos of 70 degrees times tan 360 minus 45, that also falls in the fourth quadrant, and only cosine is positive, so that is going to be negative tan of 45 degrees times sine 60. I'm going to leave that for now. Negative sine 60 for my denominator. Sine squared 180 plus 30. Note that sine squared x is the same thing as sine x multiplying sine x. So I'm going to reduce sine of 180 plus 30. I'm going to put that in the bracket. That is in the third quadrant. So I have that as negative, because only tan is positive in the third quadrant. So that's negative sine 30 degrees all squared. Then I have times sine 180 minus 20. Note your negative 1. 180 minus 20, that's in the second quadrant. Sine is positive, so multiplied by the negative 1, that's times negative sine 20 degrees. We go further to simplify using our cofunction. Because that is an acute angle that falls in the first quadrant, so the cofunction, that will be sine of 20 degrees multiplying, if I go to tan 45 using my special angle triangle, sine is opposite over adjacent. I'm using my trig ratio acronym to remember. So if tan is opposite over adjacent and I go to my special angle triangle, that will be negative. I have 1 divided by 1, that's 1. So that's times 1. Note that my negative here multiplying my negative here makes the expression at the top positive. So I'm taking that out. So times 1 times, then sine 60 using the special angle triangle. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So that will be multiplying root 3 over 2. That's the hypotenuse. For my denominator, negative sine 30 degree, that's sine 30, that's opposite over hypotenuse, that's half. So I have that in bracket, 1 over 2 all squared, times, I have my negative sine 20 degrees. And if you see, I have the same factor at the top and at the bottom as shown. So simplifying further, for my numerator, I have root 3 over 2 divided by, for my denominator, I have negative 1 over 4. And that is equal to root 3 over 2 times negative 4 over 1. I have 2 into 1, 2 in 4, 2. So my final answer will be negative 2 root 3. Thanks for watching. Bye.